whatever.
And how is that supposed to operate? How is that supposed to apply in the church?
You see, Jesus groomed, our example is Jesus. He groomed 12, yet he had the inner circle, and yet he had one whom he had appointed. It's very important that there must be leadership. And whilst leadership is in place, they train other leaders. Paul told Timothy, he said, the things that you commit that unto faithful men who will be able to teach others also. The most important thing is that we must group leaders, and at a particular time, there must be a way. And you see, various groupings have chosen leadership in various forms. I can't say it is wrong or right. For instance, when you go to America, succession has been by birth. So you have so and so ministry, and then when he's off, his son takes over, and when he is off, his grandson, and that sort of.
And that is nepotism.
Yes, you can say that.
And a system that runs on nepotism can never stand. I mean, it can never stand the test of time. Can never stand the changes of circumstances.
Mm-hmm. I agree to some extent, but I also.
Do you believe in a system that runs on nepotism?
I don't.
Instead of constitutional principles.
I don't believe in nepotism. I don't believe in that system, though. However, I believe that
because in nepotism, there is no meritocracy.
Exactly.
People are not given duties or opportunities
based on
they merit them.
Based on birth and
it's not given on meritorious grounds.
I agree.
They are given because they are favorites.
Exactly.
Or people, leaders are sentimentally attached to them.
Such people.
Do you believe in that, in nepotism? A system or a church system that runs on nepotism?
No, I don't. However, I also believe that sons must be raised. When, as a pastor, if you are there, you must know those who are capable. Not only one, not two, but at least a group of people whom you know that you are bringing them up. Give them various responsibilities.
You believe that the church should exercise meritocracy?
Exactly. You see, the leadership, like this project of leadership I talked about, at a particular time should be able to decide that here we are. A leader has to come. In as much as I may not fully, that is their system, fully side with the election of leaders to serve a term after be 3, 4, 5 or 7 years, whatever. However, I also believe that the selection of leader must be by a group of leaders, not one. You see, because if God is going to take the center stage in selection of a leader, people must pray. They must come together, pray. Maybe they can put 2 or 3 names together and then look at their commitment and their devotion, their service to the work, and how dedicated are they to the cause of that ministry, and decide based on their constitution to choose the next leader.
So you believe everybody that is given a certain position in leadership should merit it?
Yes, I believe they must come through with merit rather than just favorites of the senior pastor or favorite of the general overseer or maybe the son, the daughter, or whatever.
Do you believe the church today is well governed? The individual churches or the individual church government system?
I will not generalize it, but I know some are doing very well and some are also struggling, but that is how it will always be. Those who want to know and want to find out can find out, and the Spirit of God will lead them and be guided by their own principles, which is subject to reforms and perfection. And then as they do that, they will be able to govern the church in the best way possible. But you can't prescribe one specific and direct church government for any particular person. You see, because the formation and the foundation of every church is equally different. Sometimes I know pastors have put in their resources and that kind of thing. I would not take it away from pastors that if their sons and daughters find themselves in position that they merit, they should not be considered. For instance, the church has school, and the son or the daughter of a pastor, a pastor who has struggled putting all his resources to raise a church. And if we are looking for people to handle the school, and the pastor's son or daughter is qualified, he should not be put there. I think he should be the first even to be considered on merit, not just the fact that he's a son or a daughter of a pastor. However, when it comes to the ministry itself, I think we must allow the Spirit of God to lead us so that we can do, because the church is for Christ, the church is not for the pastor. It has taken on a stage that the pastor doesn't own it. In fact, nobody can own a church.
So leaders shouldn't choose people on sentiment.
No.
They should choose people on principles.
Exactly.